Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Please Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. Greedier, let's be honest, it didn't go so hot last time, but we won. And we won in kind of what I would say is basically like a stroke of luck, plus at least my lizard brain realizing, hey, if you take jumper cables, sprinkler, and car battery together, you might be able to come up with a successful opportunity for victory. Yo, that's pretty solid. Now, what I said was, at the end of that video, well, at least next time we'll be able to be a character with range. That appears to be false based on my selection here, but I also looked and I went, you know what? I was trying to find the secret room and get this. Instead, we got neither. And a tiers downgrade. Lovely. What I will do, for sure, is buy a blank card here, but I figured, you know, we haven't done Greed or Greedier as Azazel. Let's get, quote-unquote, two birds stoned at once. Either way, here we are, born to be kings. We are the princes of the universe. Here we belong, fighting to survive in a world with the darkest something. I don't remember. But my honest to goodness, you know, I feel like Queen, they got a few meme songs, and I'm not besmirching them as a classical rock, a member of the classic rock pantheon. The Beatles have a few meme songs as well. You know, like, I mean, Yellow Submarine is a meme song, and if you don't see that, well, then you are truly lost. And not to mention, on the other hand, like, all the John Lennon songs that are just a tape being played backwards, you know? Regardless, if you don't see that, then you are truly lost. You know, we will rock you. We are the champions. Those are meme songs as far as I'm concerned. Those are songs that predominantly get played when your junior C hockey team, you know, wins the divisional championships against the crosstown rivals, the Belleville Bulls, or the Binghamton Senators, you know? And then you skate onto the ice and even though you're all 14, you're going like, oh, F yeah, bud. You know, we are the champion. Like, there's songs you listen to get pumped up for an 8th grade regional chess tournament, and I would know. My favorite Queen meme song, 100% Princes of the Universe from Highlander. It's it's basically like a science fiction show tune. I would recommend it if you've never experienced it. Everyone knows all the classic Queen songs, you know. Somebody love. Another one, Bites the Dust. You know, why did I want to say Another One Rides the Bus immediately after that? I was like, I'm thinking about that song that's by Queen that's, it's about a bus. It's called, no, that's the Weird Al Yankovic Another One Rides the Bus parody. What is this? That's right. Okay, tier detonator. Sorry, you suck. Either way, we are in love with where this run looks right now. All we need to do is, and this is why I'm investing early in it, but if we can get blank card plus a good card, we win. Or at least are likely to win. If we get blank card plus a decent card, we'll probably accelerate our ability to win really drastically. And dude, after the last round, I would love to stomp one just from the get-go here. Love it. Speed upgrade. It's kind of like the poor man's range, and then the damage is nice as well. Why do I say it's the poor man's range? Well, you know, our shots don't get in range of enemies faster, but our body does. Absolutely have to check this. Okay, and immediately it's 2 of spades, which is absolutely worth using. We do not want, or rather we cannot take Book of Belial and keep our present run going, but this will work for us. So just having 2 of spades, we basically got 20 cents. Now it's not quite on the same level, maybe more than 20 cents, but it's not quite on the same level as getting, you know, like a 2 of diamonds, or, well, it's really not even close. But not every card has to be 2 of diamonds to be worthwhile in greedier mode. If it were 2 of diamonds, I would be jumping on the couches. I would be calling Matt Lauer glib. I would be revitalizing my career by turning the Mission Impossible franchise into a you know, better James Bond series than even James Bond has aspired to lately. And yes, I've seen Casino Royale, and yes, I've seen Skyfall. They're both classics. I just don't understand why every Daniel Craig, and this is not his fault, but why every Daniel Craig James Bond movie is a 50% chance to be boring as sin and a 50% chance to be a true spy thriller masterpiece. Like, if you hit gold, keep swinging your pickaxe at the same spot. I don't understand. Okay, we're gonna try to buy another card. Substantially better. So we have 8 keys. That's more than we'll need. Hierophant means we're at full HP. Now this is a potential, I mean not yet obviously, but this is a potential end game card, whereas Two of Spades, you know, was just temporarily useful. But there are still some better. In particular, once we get a specific amount of HP, we'd probably rather have a statistical benefit. Yo. Hey. Not worthwhile, but not bad, and sometimes that's all you need, right? I'm just realizing now that your boy is a fool, and if I had not used the Perthrow rune, why? We would have had blank card Perthrow. Now, in the end, it's kind of an academic discussion, because would I rather have blank card Hierophant or blank card Perthrow? Definitely in Greedier, I'd rather have blank card Hierophant, because we can already reroll most items in the shops regardless. By using a reroll machine, or alternatively, by purchasing them. But still. Can't really do much else about that here. I think we wise up and don't invest in anything else just yet. You know, I don't want to spend money on a reroll machine, because I would rather spend that money on a consumable later that could maybe give us some rerolls, like bombs, for example. Scapular can help you win a run. It's scapular. Although we could take advantage, I'm willing to give this guy a try. We could take advantage of the divorce papers. Come on, dude. And get a tears upgrade. Wow. I am a fool. I don't know if we need to, but I mean, why would we say no to a tears upgrade, I guess? We'll grab this alongside of it. So the idea here is that the Hierophant should do a great job of protecting this Bone Heart, although we may kind of deliberately want to just snag the money from this. We're still, I mean, I guess, you know what we're doing at this point? What would be the best, like, game theory approach to this run? Oh, I love when NL talks about game theory, a subject that he's read the Wikipedia primer on, but otherwise has no real experience with. Hey, I'm taking set theory next semester, which is a prerequisite to the prerequisite for our beginner level game theory course, and I've seen A Beautiful Mind twice. Sorry, that was my impression of me and also the internet. That guy had to go. Yo, stop shooting homing shots from across the map. You're being a real POS right now. Point of sale system. From Monaris. Best game theory option. Save your money. Bulk buy cards. Hope you get, I mean, there's many useful cards. The big one, obviously, is Two of Diamonds. We do need to spend on a reroll to get to card buying position to begin with. Okay. The Devil. The Lovers. And then that, I can't help but notice, you know, is not a playing card. As a result, I will probably not take it. Just watch out for that button. You know, the hard truth of this run is that one way or another, it has a great shot at victory, even with its current parameters. We've had a very mild amount of damage upgrades, but either way, you know, the Hierophant will do incredible work for us. But I would really, just for, like, my own mental health, survivability, quality of life, etc., etc., etc. Making it a little bit more efficient to take out these rooms would be nice. Plus, low range is not a recipe for success against enemies like, you know, Ultra Greed, who shoots exploding shots that take about a microsecond to land. We have to take 7 seals, just out of a sense of duty, because it's our best option. Just keep in mind there are explosions that will happen here, and I'm not talking about, you know, the kind that occur in the sky if you're a post-rock band from America, originating in the early 2000s, made famous by their appearances on Friday Night Lights, and many Best New Music Awards from PitchforkMedia.com. Okay, we have to check this, obviously. Let's do our requisite legwork first, which is, well, basically just going there. Ace of clubs. It's very bad. So we're spending probably too much money on cards now. I'm starting to doubt myself. I do love Mom's wig, and we'll just go to town. Are we gonna take Mom's bottle of pills? Mom's pill bag? Mom's coin purse? There we go. I was like, I know what that item's named. Pulling some denial like Kurt Russell in Vanilla Sky. That's right. Kanye West references Tom Cruise in Vanilla Sky. I reference Kurt Russell in Vanilla Sky. You know who else is in that movie people often forget about? A younger Tilda Swinton. I know. I thought she was only in good movies too. That movie blew my mind when I saw it as a kid. Then, you know, I'm embarrassed to admit it. You know, Vanilla Sky, I don't think it's a good movie. I think it's an interesting concept. As an adult, at least, you know, as a teenager, I was like, this movie rules. I liked it so much that I watched the Spanish original, which is very well regarded as being substantially better, and I hated it. I'm embarrassed to admit, but I haven't seen it since. But I've worked it into the occasional joke once per year because it's called Abra los Ojos. So that's a real Hierophant card. Might as well use it. It's a death card. Dude, I'm... Admittedly... You know, you probably look at this and you go, Egg, you are spending so many resources trying to get a 2 of diamonds. And you don't even need a 2 of diamonds because you're like 12 cents away from getting the donation machine full. And, you know, you ever have those situations where you try to, oh my word, you try to argue like the opposite of your point in order to strengthen your point, and then by the end of talking about it, you've convinced yourself that actually you were being a fool? This is pretty much how I feel right now. I think you're right. I think we should buy items that are good instead of trying to get 2 of diamonds so we can buy items that are good. Okay, please help me, Little Harbinger. You're doing great work so far. Just keep in mind, I do have to get, like, right up in there to smack. Lucky us. Oh, I mean... it is tough because Holy Mantle is not actually that good in Greedier, but it is probably still better than Guardian Angel. Although I will tell you 100% full stop without a doubt in my mind, I think that is not true on the Greed fights. I think Guardian Angel would be better there. I will take HP. No reroll here makes me a very sad man. Because I don't really love any of these items. I see the value in the stat reroll. I don't see the value in the keys. Honestly, on this floor, pains me though it does. Is that a sentence that makes any sense in the English language? Although it pains me, I still believe that you will be here, so give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Bow, 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 bow. Wait, maybe Holy Mantle is amazing and I am an idiot. Do we get 1 Holy Mantle protection Because we definitely got one when we left the curse room. If we leave this room, do we get another one upon re-entering? Because it looked like we got saved yet again. Can't say for certain. Dude, that... It's one of, like, the most iconic sounds in pop music, right? It's like that and... Bow, 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 bow. That's Pony by Genuine, even though it sounds more like, I'm the best. That's right, I know meme songs. Spent more than my fair share of time on the internet. Maya he, Maya who, Maya ha, Maya ha ha to you as well, good sir. No, how? It was my own exploding fly that did me in. 'Twas beauty that killed the beast. Don't do it. So for real, I think... Ooh, okay. I think we have a wonderful chance to win this run. And we gotta remember, we have to save... I mean, we might literally have to save no money. Sorry, ING Direct. Which is now called Tangerine? That's right. I keep an exhaustive roster of nomenclatural changes related to primarily Canadian and Dutch banks. You got a problem with it? Somebody's gotta. I believe the word you're looking for is thank you. Think we buy nothing. I know I said this before, but I genuinely think you do nothing on this floor. Save your money for the next floor. We might need 0 cents to get to enough money to get to 99 cents. I know that seems crazy. The reason I say we might need 0 is because you always get some from the fight regardless. Gotta try this, I feel. We definitely want to go for rerolls. BFF has a certain temptation, but not enough to be particularly exciting. I think I would probably just take the Halo. In particular, I'm interested in it for like a range upgrade. However, it is worth noting... You know what? Things are getting a little hot there. It is worth noting... The #1 pickup for us would be something that allows us to get more charges once we're in the Ultra Greed fight. Because, I mean, we got no soul to switch to, you know? That can protect us and, you know, mitigate the HP where necessary. A truly 10 out of 10 deal with the Devil or Angel item would also be nice. Like, I mean, even... I know we have 0 luck, but even Gimpy could be worth enough to write home about. I don't know, though. Again, I always ask for Brimstone, and I always forget that it does not exist in Greedier. But you got to admit, this would be a run where it would absolutely crush. I know it does. It's like, hey, I know the Tooth Fairy doesn't exist, but how nice would it be? Well, I don't know. I feel like the Tooth Fairy is kind of a troubling, you know, Grimm's fairy tale, isn't it? Taking the teeth, aka the body parts of young children, and giving them, like, way below market rate for them. I mean, come on. How much did you get from the Tooth Fairy when you were a kid? I got, like, $1 per tooth. That's like a whole mouth of baby teeth for, like, 20 bucks. Now, what am I doing with them? Nothing. But that's also kind of the situation that allows, you know, interdimensional entities like the Tooth Fairy to profiteer while not having to pay you a fair wage. How much money is the Tooth Fairy making off the teeth is the real question. And am I not entitled to my unpaid wages as a result of her spendthriftiness? Yo, we have lost more spirit arts than I would like to, but... In my defense, the matriarch sucks. Why do I have 2 kidney stones now? Don't lose that bone heart. That's precious. Ooh. Seraphim's not bad. I got a new think. That is not a sentence that makes any sense. I had a thought. Hard as it might be to believe. That's fine. We should use Hierophant. Try to find a card that gives us a statistical benefit. We should have taken Celtic Cross. I was hoping Dead Dove also came with, like, I don't know, a speed upgrade. Which, just disregard. I am a fool. Temperance should get blown up over here. Maybe not as a Demon Judgment, now that I think about it. Since when is Temperance a Demon Judgment? Doesn't it have to... Judgment I could see, but Temperance? Finally, we get 2 of diamonds. We got to keep this going. Blank card, pair throw. We will probably pair throw what drops from some of these. We will definitely pair throw what drops from these.
Pair throw.
Nun's Habit is worth a lot. Didn't mean to buy that. Would prefer not to buy this one either. Thank you. Found the secret room. Judgment. You will be exploded where you will give me a key. Okay. So you would blank card 2 of diamonds. We don't have a charge. That's unfortunate. You think maybe there's enemies in this final room? No enemies. Well, 2 of diamonds. Strength. That's the card we want. Okay, no promises. No promises, but I think there's a chance this could be our final fiduciarily oriented greed mode run. And that's what I feel about that. Alright. Let's have at it here. Azazel greed is hard, okay? Like, the waves are easy, the boss is hard. And that's kind of the reason I felt okay going for something like, you know, the 7th seal or whatever the heck it's called. You know, the one that gives us the Harbingers whose flies explode in my face on a regular basis. In theory, we can mitigate the risk of those flies hitting us in the face. Walked right into him. I actually thought we could just dodge around his enormous hitbox. My mistake. In theory, we can work around the risk of getting hit in the face, though it does require some mental energy. Thank you, Infamy. Which I'm realizing that was probably blocked most of those shots I was confused by. I don't know if a second strength card does anything for us. 6 spiders, huh? But anyway, we needed something that allowed us to get further away from the enemies. And at least having some kind of passive damage dealing source, it does take us there, as annoying as it is. Increasingly though, as I watch this, I do think we'll possibly die. I think the route to success, unfortunately, means losing this Bone Heart. Because I was thinking, I wanted to talk about it, but it's a little bit... Yep. It does still up our range. Damage is a little bit more suspect, but... I was thinking, like, we could use strength to protect our Bone Heart, if only temporarily, but I think that's too Galaxy Brain. I.e., it's an actually bad decision. Even if our strength cards only allow us to get a progressively greater range, that might be enough to win the game for us. We're never going to hit unlimited levels like Brimstone, but it still might be enough to push us where we need to be, you know? And if this doesn't work, I gotta think the way you win Greedier as Azazel is just to stack up as much damage as possible. Keep in mind, this run is actually really, really bad, and I made some unbelievably dumb decisions here. Predominantly, I spent way too much money re-rolling cards, and in the end, for the Greedier fight, what have I taken with me? A card that we were already, you know, we got essentially for free, I think, or at least close to for free. These have got to go. We're learning real quickly. So we could have had easily another probably 2 or 3 meaningful items if I hadn't spent so much money on cards. Which I feel like you could also apply to just about any Magic the Gathering player, myself included, in history. Who needs meaningful cards when I've got a playset of the Abbot of Carroll Keep? This is a more troubling run than it might look like at first glance right now. So you're like, you still got 75% of your HP left, and you might be closing in on being as much as halfway through the fight. Well, yes and no. We've lost more than 50% of our HP. It's just that strength has, given us some more over time. Which, I mean, it still counts, but... As time goes on, we should expect to be hit less, but I'm not sure if that's coming to pass. Alright. Another genuine question. When do you pop the strength card for real? For right now, I mean... What is wrong with you? Print screen, please. Thank you. What did I do to my poor greed friend? And we are friends. I mean, we're adversaries, but you can be adversaries but also be friends. Have you seen the 2013 Ron Howard movie Rush? With Niki Lauda? Okay, increasingly, now that I look at it, I think we will probably win. But we're winning, much like Rush, not the band. They win because of their incredible musical talent and songwriting acumen. But like the 2013 Ron Howard film, we're winning largely because of our opponent's disfigured face. And it has me feeling like a little bit more like there's some artifice involved. He just doesn't seem like himself. You know how to play it. Stay in the corner. Nobody keeps Isaac Baby in the corner. It's okay. Just a little bit, just the slightest bit more range. We're gonna win. I feel like that's been the story of a lot of our Isaac, particularly greedier runs lately. I've been like, we have no chance. We'll never make it. We made it. Definitely should not have dodged like that. No bombs! Is still not even really close to falling apart. So the strength card actually has turned out to be an incredible boon for us. Just a couple more hits. Fully charged ones at least, and he should be done. Dude, we've done it. This is a big surprise for me. This one, I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. We unlock Lilith. Forgot that Lilith exists. And then this should be, unless the unthinkable happens. If only everyone was as generous as you are. And then we just blow it up, right? Fireworks? Can't even see him. You unlock the keeper. Hey! You got a mic? Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this surprising episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps the great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. See ya!